Guys, can you lot hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Should be fixed. If you guys can hear me, let me know. I've been talking to myself for the longest. If you guys can hear me, let me know. Donald Trump has just got sworn in. He's now the President of the United States. Can you hear me? Testing 1 2 1 2. Okay, cool. You can hear me. Perfect. Yes, sorry about that, guys. I'm not sure what happened, but we can see here Donald Trump is now the next president. He's, of course, been sworn in. He's the 47th president of the United States. So we want to have a look at the charts and see how they're responding. This is a special live stream I brought to you guys today. It was out of the blue, but I thought to myself, you know what? When do you ever get to see a president going into the White House and a live stream from me at the same time? So I thought, cool, let's see what's happening. Let's see if we can get something here. And if we can get some trades, you guys are welcome. You know me, I'm always going to give you guys some opportunities. Bitcoin does look like it is coming down right now. It has to pull back. I wouldn't be surprised if we had a massive dump, because today we did reach 109k, but the daily candle hasn't closed. So there's not a lot to really be too optimistic about. Sorry, let me not say that. That's wrong. What I should have said is, with Bitcoin having such a huge push before the inauguration and now it's pushing down, you know, we could easily think that we should easily expect a pullback. That is natural. But, you know, it's just gone up and taken all the liquidity above. Now it's coming down. It could keep pushing down lower. I want to see what this Trump coin is doing. But hey, look, guys, Bitcoin keeps coming. If we get a pullback, we're going to short that. All right. This candle is since Donald Trump stepped into the White House. Okay, cool. He stepped in and all of a sudden it's coming down. So cool. Let's see what's happening. Money day, Shaq. All right, he stepped in. Balling. You know what's interesting? He stepped in, and the Trump meme is not really doing too well. It's down today. It's down 24%. Who got in that Trump coin? Trump meme. Boy, the Trump meme is down right now. And that Melania one, his girlfriend. She Ivanka. Her thing is down as well. It's quite interesting how he brought out another meme coin though for his wife. That was interesting. Select said nothing, but the second this guy goes on TV and starts speaking about the Trump coins, it's due to be crazy. Have you heard of the .crypto token? .crypto? No, I haven't heard of the .crypto, bro. What's that? .crypto? No, I haven't heard of that at all. Crypto. Let's see what XRP's doing. Oh, cryptos have taken a little dive down since Trump stepped into the White House. Crypto. I'm holding any cryptos that I have right now. I'm not selling. Whether we get a pullback or not, I am not selling. One thing that I can advise you guys to do is go long on Tesla. Tesla is going to be a company that you guys should be investing into. Nothing to do with trading. You should just be investing into Tesla. Don't look at the price and say, oh, well, it's at 426. It's really high. Because when Bitcoin was at 7,000, people said it was too high. And now look where it's at. 103,000. 103,000. So guys, don't move too tight, man. Don't move tight to get involved in opportunities just because you think they may have gone by. We had a nice short on Bitcoin a couple of weeks ago. Are we buying from this area now? Let's see what's happening. Let's see what's happening. To be fair with you guys, I'm not buying or selling. I'm just watching. I'm just being an advocate of the space, seeing what I go on. But Trump's now in. I just need to wait for Trump to say something. Second Trump's... Why is the screen frozen? I just clocked that. Is it frozen? No, it's not frozen. I'm buzzing. But you can't see this line here. Now you can see it. Okay. All right, here we go. The big Don is speaking.
Senator Thune, Chief Justice Roberts.
Don't know if you guys can hear that.
Justices of the United States Supreme Court, President Clinton, President Bush, President Obama, President Biden, Vice President Harris, and my fellow citizens. The golden age of America begins right now.
Let's hear what he's got to say. Yes, sir. He's saying the golden age begins right now. Go on, just tell us to buy a Trump coin.
Stay forward, our country will flourish and be respected again all over the world.
Tell us to buy the Trump coin, man.
We will be the envy of every nation, and we will not allow ourselves to be taken advantage of any longer.
Tell us to buy the Trump coin.
During every single day of the Trump administration, I will very simply
Tell us to buy the Trump coin.
America first.
Yeah, tell us to buy the Trump coin. That's it. Come on. Can I have a look at US 30 on a 4-hour buy to sell candle as a point of interest for shorts, and it's reacting well off of that zone.
Our safety will be restored. The scales of justice will be rebalanced. The vicious, violent, and unfair weaponization of the Justice Department and our government will end. And our top priority will be to create a nation that is proud, prosperous, and free.
No, I see this going up. I don't see this coming down.
America will soon be greater, stronger, and far more exceptional than ever before. I return to the presidency confident and optimistic that we are at the start of a thrilling new era of national success.
I see this going up.
A tide of change is sweeping the country.
I don't see this coming down.
Pouring over the entire world, and America has the chance.
Let me turn the volume up for this Trump thing.
Never before. But first,
Hold on.
we must be honest about the challenges we face. While they are plentiful, they will be annihilated by this great momentum that the world is now witnessing in the United States of America. As we gather today,
Can you lot hear?
government confronts a
I think the
crisis
microphone is too good. You can't hear
for
it.
many years, a radical and corrupt establishment has extracted power and
I got it on my
wealth
laptop,
from
guys.
citizens, while the pillars of our society lay broken and seemingly in complete disrepair. We now have a government that cannot manage even a simple crisis.
Unless I
at
got
home.
it right there, it's like I don't think the mic is picking it up.
To a continuing catalog of catastrophic events abroad.
But let's check this here
It
quickly.
fails to protect our magnificent, law-abiding American citizens.
Donald Trump talks so
Provide
slow. It's funny.
sanctuary and protection for dangerous
By
criminals.
protection and
prisons
criminals and
mental
dangerous and
institutions.
get to the point, my boy. Tell us to buy the Trump coin. Judy,
We have a government that has given unlimited funding.
tell us
the
to buy the
defense
Trump
of
coin,
foreign
bro. That's all we
borders,
care about.
But refuses to defend
Know what I mean?
American borders, or more
You know what I mean? Buy the fucking Trump coin, brother. Tell us that.
country can no longer deliver basic services.
Tell
in
us
times
that.
of emergency, as recently shown by the wonderful people of North Carolina, been treated so badly.
Tell us to fucking buy the Trump coin now.
And other states who are still suffering from a hurricane that
cool.
took place many months ago.
Yeah, I see this pushing higher,
More
man.
recently,
This pullback,
Los
I'm not really
Angeles, where we're watching fires
not
still
convinced about the
tragically
pullback.
burn.
at all, Mo.
Without even
Definitely
a
want prices to push
token
higher.
of defense. They're raging through the houses and communities.
Definitely want
even
prices to come
affecting
higher.
Some of the wealthiest and most powerful individuals
Definitely.
in our country, some of whom are sitting here right now. they don't have a home any longer. That's interesting. But we can't let this happen. Everyone is unable to.
All of Trump's people, all of the people in Trump's team, they are hardcore advocates of crypto. So it's going to be a very interesting hot summer for us, guys. Bitcoin is having a little pullback, could be pushing up. It's come straight into this area where we've been shorting from, and it's reacted, pushing higher. But definitely don't jump into no trades right now, guys. It'd be ludicrous.
Starting today, and it will change very quickly.
Gotta wait for him to stop speaking. XRP's coming down. Peso, peso, peso. The dollar's pumping up.
My recent election is a mandate to completely and totally reverse a horrible.
Of course, the dollar's about to get strong. You're pissed, boy. What? Donald Trump back in the White House? Hey, it's over for you. It's over for you, minor currencies. The dollar is about to really go to the stratosphere. That's what you need to know. The dollar is about to really start getting shaky with it. Shaky. Yeah? Still no shorts on these. Look, America's decline's over. Let me check the DXY, man. DXY is going to start pumping. My boy's talking that talk. He's talking that stuff, man. He's talking that thing. Dot's main goal is have multiple chains interacting together. It's at $6. It's no meme coin. When it gets to 5.3, I'm buying more of it from 5.3 to all-time high. It's a 900% gain. Okay, Dot's main. I haven't heard of that. Check it out.
Has not been an easy one, that I can tell you. Those who wish to stop our cause have tried to take my freedom and indeed to take my life. Just a few months ago in a beautiful Pennsylvania field, an assassin's bullet ripped through my ear.
Listen to him.
But I felt then, and believe even more so now, that my life was saved for a reason.
Listen to Trump.
Saved by God to make
I was.
great again.
Hey, listen to Trump. My boy's coming with the bars. I was saved by God. The bullet missed my ear so I could make America great again. Hey, bravo, man. Honestly, take a fucking bow. Take a fucking bow, mate. That sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. He needs to take a fucking bow.
That is why each day under our administration of American patriots, we will be working to meet every crisis with dignity and power and strength. We will move with purpose and speed to bring back hope, prosperity, safety, and peace for citizens of every race, religion, color, and creed. For American citizens, January 20th, 2025 is Liberation Day.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, sir.
It is my hope that our recent presidential election will be remembered as the greatest and most consequential election in the history of our country. As our victory showed, the entire nation is rapidly unifying behind our agenda with dramatic increases in support from virtually every element of our society, young and old.
We back in style, baby.
African-Americans,
We back like we never left.
Asian Americans.
Listen, Donald Trump is about to get the markets twerking. For any of you who are new traders who never tuned into what Donald Trump was doing last time he was in power, I made 6 figures trading off of Donald Trump's tweets. 6 figures! Telling you, Donald Trump. Hey, I missed you, bro. Listen to him.
I want to thank you for the tremendous outpouring of love and trust that you have shown me.
Listen to him.
We set records, and I will not forget it.
My boy always looks orange, though. The fake tan's proper tanning, boy. But Trump's for the W's, man. W's for the Trump.
Heard your voices. Today is Martin Luther King Day, and his honor.
Today is Martin Luther King Day. That's right.
But in his honor,
Rest
we
in
will
peace.
strive together to make his dream a reality. We will make his dream come true.
Haha. Hey, Donald Trump's the greatest showman, you know. How can he say yeah? How can he say yeah? It's Martin Luther King's day and he had a dream and we have the reality to make the dream come true. Hey, my man is the greatest showsman. Trust me. He's the greatest showman. Bitcoin might be coming down. What's the DXY doing though? Are you pumping or are you just fucking about? Trump, you're just talking too much, man. Just tell us to buy a Trump coin. That's all I want to hear. If he tells us to buy a Trump coin, guys, it's going to be way too late for you lot, you know. So if you haven't bought Trump coin already, definitely have some, man. Definitely put some in your portfolio. Because knowing this guy, he's a sneaky guy. He's a sneaky Russian. He comes out of nowhere. Just look how he came up with the Trump coin, out of nowhere. Look at these people.
Today I will sign a series of
Let me turn this shit down, man.
executive orders.
This guy's proper orange, boy. This guy's tanned. Look at him. Is the meme coin actually from Trump, bruv? Yes, it's from Trump, bruv. Trump better pump and not fucking dump.
Emergency at our southern border.
Trump better pump and not dump. Trump better pump and not dump. That's what I want to see in the comments. Trump pump. Yeah, pump Trump. That's what we need to see, guys. Not no fucking dump shit. You know, bro, I think the SEC would be on his arse or something. The SEC can't do shit to him, bro. He's the president of the United States of America. They can't he's exonerated. You can't lock up, you can't arrest the president, you know. That's what you have to remember. You can't arrest the president. So he knows what he's doing.
Begin the process of returning millions and millions of criminal aliens back to the places.
Hold on, wait. Former Joe Biden president granted blanket pardons to 5 family members in the last hour of his presidency. The final acts of clemency that also included sweeping pardons from members of Congress who investigated Trump's role. Oh, look at that. That's quite interesting. Former president... it's come off the screen. The full unconditional pardons for any non-violent offences committed since 2014 were signed on Sunday, but not announced until Monday, 21 minutes before ceding power to President Donald Trump. Those pardons included brothers James Biden, Francis Biden, sister Valerie Biden, Owens and James's and Valerie's spouses. Biden said the pardons for his family should not be taken as admission or acknowledgement of any crime. So before Joe Biden stepped down out of the seat, he's basically said, look, I'm giving out pardons to all of my family members in case Trump tries to come and arrest them. Wow. Emerging market currencies rally on Trump tariff. A gauge tracking emerging market currencies rallied while the dollar fell sharply after a report that Donald Trump would refrain from imposing new tariffs on his first day back as the US president. Okay. It's good news for now, said Marco Ovio. Okay. So there's no new tariffs that he'll be talking about today. Okay, cool.
As Commander-in-Chief, I have no higher responsibility than to defend our country from threats and invasions, and that is exactly...
Pump Trump. That's right. Pump Trump. Don't dump. Pump the 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 Trump. Don't dump. Trust me, guys. That is exactly what you want to do. You want to pump that shit, man. Pump it up. Alright, we need some Joe Biden up in this, yeah? We need to pump this. Pump. Don't dump it. Pump it. Alright? Inflation prices. Alright, cool. Whatever. Let's have a look at this Trump coin here. But this is Trump USDT, so it's not really going to be the best. But look, naturally, this is the beginning, right? This is the beginning. We haven't seen much. Saturday. Yeah, cool. There's not really much to go off, guys. We just kind of got to be patient. And see this one out. But I don't think he would do a crazy rug pull because he's got his son to retweet it. His wife's just made a new coin. Melanie, she's made a new coin. Everyone's making coins in the Trump family. Like, all he's really done is he's shown everyone that, yo, we can make these coins and you can't do nothing about it. Haven't you guys seen Cuba? Boricuas. Okay, Boricuas, where are they from? That's Puerto Rico. So, sorry, but yeah, Cuba, they made a coin. They made a Cuba coin. They came out with Cuba coin. Cuba. Yeah, they came up with the $ Cuba. And they pumped that shit and dumped that shit. You know? So, let me see if there's a Cuba coin on here. Nah, it's not gonna be on here. Let me see if I can find it on deck screener. They pumped the shit out of that Cuba coin and they dumped it. And I don't blame Cuba. I don't blame any country that's not as financially fortunate as countries like America and the UK. I've even heard some mad shit with the UK. The UK is pledging to pay £3 billion to fucking Ukraine's army. £3 billion to Ukraine when they got people that can't afford the fucking gas. The electric bills is high, but you're giving £3 billion to another country. England's finished, man. Honestly. Cuba. Let me see if the Cuba coin's there. Official Cuba coin. Cuba coin. Let me see this one. Cuba coin. You gotta love it, man. They pumped it and that shit came down. But this one says USDC. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. $ Cuba. Let's see what we can get. Thank you for subscribing, bro. Appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you, big homie. I usually go live Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, bro. For the New York live stream. Can't even find Cuba. For the New York live stream and for the New York Stock Exchange Open. So depending on where you are in the world, bro, 2:30 p.m. is the time that I usually go live. So this was quite a sporadic live stream just because of, you know, the big boss, Trump pump the Trump was stepping up into the seat. So I thought maybe we could see something crazy, but we ain't really seeing nothing too crazy. This was the Cuba coin. They pumped that shit and then they dumped it, boy. Don't blame them, honestly. But this is what Trump's done. Trump's bringing a lot of these people to the scene now. Everyone's going to be coming out with their own shit, trying to pump it and then trying to dump it. But pump the Trump, man. Trump says he will revoke electric vehicle mandate. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Something I know something about. We will not allow that to happen. It will not happen again. Under my leadership, we will restore fair, equal, and impartial justice under the constitutional rule of law.
Trump's bringing out some new rules right now. He's saying he's going to do this and going to do that. He's saying he will revoke the electric vehicle mandate.
And order back to our cities.
What else are you saying, Trump? Are you going to say pump the Trump?
This week, I will also end the government policy of trying to socially engineer race and gender.
Think about the balls on this guy, man. He's tweeted a couple days ago, Trump token, and he ain't said shit about it. He's acting like it doesn't even exist. He's a real G, man.
We will forge a society that is colorblind and merit-based.
Aye. What you know about a president of the United States launching a meme coin? It's crazy.
It will henceforth be the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female.
Hey, he's bringing back the two gender stuff. No more transgenders. Only male and female. Okay. It was always only male and female. Yeah, idiot. My boy said only male and female, like it's something to... Whoa, yeah. Should have always been that, man. What's wrong with you?
Unjustly expelled from our military for objecting to the COVID vaccine mandate with full back pay.
Hey, Trump said anyone that got kicked out and lost their job during COVID, don't worry, we got you. You're going to get paid from dental now. Hey.
From being subjected to radical political theories and social experiments while on duty. It's going to end immediately.
Hey, big Trump.
Forces will be free to focus on their sole mission.
Big Trump.
America's enemies.
Judy! Judy! I don't know where my maid's at. She ain't here. I need some cake. That's what I need. Some pump the Trump cake. That's what we need, guys. Where you lot from in the chat, man? Are we pumping the Trump or are we trying to dump the Trump? Which one? What you lot doing? We gotta pump that shit. We gotta pump that shit, man.
Like in 2017, we will again build the strongest military the world.
We gotta pump that shit, man.
We will measure our success not only by the battles we win, but
Judy,
also by
can
the
you give me some
wars
cake,
that
please?
we
Can
end,
cup?
and perhaps
Yeah.
most importantly, the wars
Yeah,
we
cake?
never get
No,
into.
there's a cake.
Yeah, can you bring me some, please?
Okay.
Yeah.
I need. Can you make?
Oh, no, yeah. Just cut some like, you know, this much. Big piece.
This?
Yeah. With a spoon, yeah? Thank you. So, yeah, guys, we're trying to pump the Trump. Pump the motherfucking Trump.
Peacemaker and
Liverpool.
empire. That's what I want.
Look at this bigger. George. Look at this bigger.
That as of yesterday,
Have you seen that video with that kid?
assumed office,
And he's like, look at this fucking bigger.
police are coming
That video is hilarious, man.
to their families.
Trump will withdraw from the Paris Climate Accord, White House. You know what's funny? Every time Trump says something, yeah, everyone's like this. They get up and start clapping like this. Then they sit back down, like, yeah, man. And they get back up, like, yeah, man. Woo! Trump, baby. Trump.
America
Pump the
will
Trump.
claim its rightful place as the greatest,
If
most
see if this guy says, yeah,
respected nation on earth,
pump the Trump,
inspiring
I'm gonna kill myself. I'm just gonna pass out. I'm not gonna kill myself. That was mad to say that. What? But I'm gonna pass out.
changing the name of the Gulf
Pump the
of
Trump.
Mexico to the Gulf of America, and we will restore the name
What?
of a great president.
Hey, this guy,
McKinley to Mount McKinley, where it should be and where it belongs.
he's gonna change the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. Wow.
President McKinley made our country very rich.
Look, this is crazy.
Tariffs
See how
to talent.
you see how people end up rewriting the world? Like, see that when your kids are born, they'll always think it's the Gulf of America.
The great things he did,
Flipping hell, Judy, that's a lot of cake that is there, mate.
which has foolishly
Yeah,
been
I need a
given
spoon,
to
Judy, please.
the country of
Spoon?
Panama
Yeah.
after the
Spoon
United
of gold.
States. The United States, in the
Bit
think
more.
of this,
Yeah,
spent
please.
more money
Yeah, you can just
than ever spent on a project before
Yeah,
and
thank you.
lost 38,000 lives in the building of the Panama Canal. We have been treated very badly from this foolish gift that should have never been made. And Panama's promise to us has been broken. The purpose of our deal and the spirit of our treaty has been totally violated.
got the mad cake right here.
Ships
My maid makes banging cake. This cake's from Matilda. Who knows about Matilda? Woo! Hoya! Hey, this is a serious one, you know. This one here with the custard, lads, it's going down. It's going down. It's going down. It's going down. Harley. Harley, you dead up on the stream, boy. The cake is serious. This cake is like chocolate sponge cake with a bit of like, I don't even know what it is. Chocolate sponge with the chocolate. You know what I mean? Innit, Judy? Cake is serious, boy. Serious, Judy. Thank you, Judy. Jesus. Jesus. Yeah. Tastes like victory to me. Tastes like victory to me. But yeah, thoughts on EU. I'm from the US. How's the UK? Man, fuck the UK, dog. What's happening, dog? What fuck the UK, man? What the fuck, man? Fuck the UK, man. I'm in Dubai, bro. I'm not even in the UK. My best advice I can give to anyone in the UK is get your ass out of there, dog. We ain't playing no games, dog. You feel me? UK's too expensive, man. Okay, Bitcoin looks like we're coming down. We said thoughts on EA. These are talking about planting stuff on Mars. I'm tuning out of that shit now. Second I start hearing Mars and shit, I know Trump's getting back on that bullshit. So, yeah, I got a maid, bro. Her name is Judy. Judy. And Judy. Thoughts on EJ. You know what? I had a fantastic short on Euro JPY, bro. 315 pips. This short was marvelous. But right now, let's wait to see if we can get a retest back up here, filling this daily fair value gap, seeing what can happen off of the daily channels here. Because the daily, if it comes back up to the 62% or above, we're going to take a short. But I would want this daily candle to finish bearish. I don't even want it to finish up here. So that's quite an interesting one. Let's have a look at the Japanese yen basket, see what that's doing. I think this is pulling back down to push back up. I think we're currently looking at a little play like this, guys. I think we're looking at a play like this, up here to come down here, maybe to do that. So today could be the day we sit on the sidelines for Euro JPY, and then tomorrow we actually get into a trade of Euro JPY. But yeah, whereabouts in the US you from, bro? Alright, this cake is serious, you know. This cake is serious. This cake is serious. Yeah. Yeah. GBP odd. I don't even look at GBP AUD, bro. That is choppy yoppy. But I'm gonna look at it for you. GBP odd. GBP odd. GBP odd. What are you expecting with this pair, bro? Tell me and I'm gonna help you out. This pair is ugly, but this pair is probably quite good for a long trade, swing trade. North Carolina. Oh, shit, dog. North Carolina. I don't even know if the accent's anywhere near close, but you know. Representing H-Town in the house. Hey, my American accent, yeah, I love to do it. I got cousins from America and stuff, so I always like to do the whole, like, my cousins are from New York, so they got that swag. They got that swag, man. But North Carolina. Let me just Google North Carolina quickly, because I feel like you're thinking about shorts. I'm thinking about shorts. I'm swinging right now. I'm thinking about shorts in a swing. Shorts in a swing for GA. For GBP AUD, GBP odd. GBP odd. I don't know about shorts on this. I mean, look, the structure's bullish, my boy. The structure is bullish. It's, you know, the structure's the most important thing you got to have a look at. If you look at it on the quarterly, it's bullish, right? I mean, look, quarterly is consolidating right now, really, because even us making higher highs in here, still hasn't closed above this high over here, right? On the monthly chart, it's made an equal high and come back down, but we are inside of this last, 3-year schematic, bullish. The weekly is bullish. Okay, the weekly, this much. Okay. So look, we closed beneath this low here. Fine, cool. So we closed beneath the low on the weekly. Alright, cool. So it's gone from bullish to bearish. But we would need a pullback back up in order for us to sell. Here on the daily, we're bearish. We can see here prices closed beneath these lows. But now, since prices closed beneath the lows, if we get out the Fibonacci and we go from the high to the motherfucking low, right? We still need price to come in and around this area here. Let me just draw it out for you. Here and here. Okay, we need price to come in between the zone here. If price can come up in this area, then yeah, we could short. But it's so choppy. I mean, where would you be thinking about shorting it from? I'm definitely not short. I'm not shorting it anyway. I'm not even trading GA, but yeah, you would need it to come down. North Carolina, let me just see. I feel so stupid. I know obviously where that is, but like, where's that close to? I need to hear the accent. North Carolina, Massachusetts. What other places in North Carolina? That is not helping. Alright, so what's this? Oh, it's next to Atlanta. Okay, North Carolina. So I'm sure I got the accent correct. I'm from Atlanta. North Carolina.
This day on, the
Yeah,
United
man.
States of America will be a free
So my cousins are
sovereign,
my family's from New York up here. They say yeah, and you're down here. You say,
we will
you say,
live proudly,
I don't know what you say, man.
dream boldly,
The Southern. Oh, y'all niggas is some Southern. Oh, sorry. Don't even know if you're black or white. But y'all some Southern. Some Southern people, huh?
just begun.
Some Southern. Some
Bless America. Thank you all.
Thank you all. Thank you all. Donald Trump. Thank you all. Yeah, y'all some Southern traders, huh? Hold tight, all the traders across the world, man. Wherever you lot are tuned into right now, bless you, man. We're all living in untested times right now. You could be anywhere, and you're right here listening. Doesn't matter what you guys are doing. The actual hardcore reality of life right now is we don't even know what's going to happen tomorrow. There's so much war happening across the world. There's so much, what's the word? There's so much sporadic things taking place, spontaneous things happening that we don't know. All we can do is live our lives day by day and try to be as safe as we can. But you know, sometimes like living in the UAE, sometimes when I wake up, I hear this mad plane sound. Like sounds like they're fighter jets just flying over my head. And sometimes I'm thinking, yo, like one time I woke up like, that's how I grabbed my breath like, is this me? Is that it? Is Dubai finished? But you know, alhamdulillah, we're still here. But you know, it also does draw the attention to the fact that there are places like, you know, people in Palestine getting bombed, and it is fucking sad, man. Free Palestine 100 times. And you know, even across the world, in Africa, like all of the social injustices, not just Palestine, it's a lot of minority places that are getting brushed under the carpet, man, whilst the Western world just pushes the narrative that everything is okay, you know. It's sad, man. The UK is paying £3 billion to Ukraine. What the fuck are they paying £3 billion to Ukraine for? I ain't got a problem with Ukraine, but why the fuck are you paying £3 billion to another country to support their aid when you can't support the people in your own country? People are paying for their electric bills, the gas bills, it's at all-time high. But you're giving £3 billion to someone else. It's mental. What scenarios will you ever use 127% and over? Because on the fib you tend to use the minus values. Okay, George, good question. How do you know I got those numbers, George? You been watching me, son. So look, George, that was a really good question you asked, man. That shows me you've been paying attention. I hope you're still here on the stream. George, let me know if you're still here on the stream. If you are, I'm going to answer that question for you, okay? What R&R do you usually go for? Minimum 3 to 1. Minimum 3 to 1, bro. Minimum 3 to 1. Also, from your experience living in Dubai, how cheaper is it living there than UK, and what would you recommend someone before moving? Dubai is very affordable. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys, yeah. I can leave this neon light on. Sounds really bad to say it, but I leave this shit on day and night. Okay, sometimes I can't be asked to go over there and turn it off. I'll leave that on. I'll leave my light on. The only thing I've stopped doing is leaving my camera on because the battery burns out. But I'll leave on most lights in my house. You know, I have a maid, so she may come in and turn lights off, but she's sleeping. She's not gonna turn them off. And yeah, like my energy bills. Who can tell me how much they think my energy bills cost a month, including like the water, including water, because you have what's called DIWA here. It's like water and energy together. So I've got a 3-bedroom villa with a maid room downstairs. I've got a garden. I've got a nice big driveway. I've got 3 bathrooms. I've got 4 bathrooms, including the ensuite for the maid. So, you know, how much you guys think that it would cost, or how much would it cost you to have that type? I'm just giving you the layout so you can kind of, you know, picture how much it might cost for you guys back home with the electric or with the AC or with the water. $150 a month. $150 now. So in UK, I could tell you a place like this would probably cost me, if I'm on a payment meter, which most people are, I'd say it's like 30 to 50 pounds a week. And that's just because if the house is full, if it's occupied, if I'm leaving lights on, the electric's burning, right? £50 a week, let's just say, or £40 a week if I'm £50 a week if I'm leaving everything on, yeah, or let's say £40 a week. I haven't been in UK for so long, so yeah, it is really like £150 a month. Hell, motherfucking no. What, that price to be here or to be in UK? UK, this would cost me maybe around about 400. Around, let's say, 50. Let's call it £50, man. That's £200 a month. Yeah, £200 a month. But with the lights I leave on and stuff, I don't know. Plus the water, nah, and the AC, nah. What? I'm buzzing. Back home, it's costing me at least 500, between 350 to 600 pounds in terms of rent for the electric and for the water. Yeah. Here, it costs me around about. I'll tell you exactly what it cost me. I'll just have a look. Let me just have a look and tell you, and be as transparent as possible. So when my bill last came in, it was 807 dirhams. Okay, 807 dirhams. Oh, and that's because I didn't pay the month before. That's because I didn't pay 2 months. Okay, so for the 2 months, it cost me £178. For 2 months rent, it cost me £178. That's with all these lights left on all the time. That's with me, maybe having a shower on longer than it needs to. £178 for 2 months. So what's that? 108. So let's call it £90 a month. £90 a month in energy fees. And of course, the misconception with living in Dubai is I think people think, oh, you live in Dubai, it's expensive, you need to have loads of money. But living in Dubai is like it's like living in UK. You can go down to the West End and shop in the West End if you want, but it's not sustainable, is it? Who goes to the West End for breakfast, lunch and dinner? It's not sustainable. So, there's still supermarkets here. There's still normal things here that people do. You still got a Nando's, right? You've even got a Nando's here. You've got restaurants. You've got supermarkets, and above everything, you've got a realistic sense of living because things aren't that expensive. I think shopping across the world right now for food is becoming more expensive. I don't think you can get away from that. But in terms of how much it costs for me to live, the cost of living is definitely a lot cheaper. I mean, even with my car might cost me £30 to fill up the tank. If I went and got a Lamborghini, Urus, which I've driven numerous times when I've rented the car, it's cost me no more than £40 for a full tank. I used to have a Range Rover here. It's cost me no more than £40 for a full tank. So, the cost of living definitely does balance out for maybe expensive restaurants. But again, you don't need to go to expensive restaurants, free everyone that's under some bullshit. Now, 100%. Living in the UK ain't good right about now. No, it's not. It's only getting worse. Dubai is not cheaper in prices. No taxes results in more affordable prices, bro. So I would say Dubai. I mean, look, this is the thing about Dubai. Yeah, at the end of the day, Dubai is a city. Yeah, it's not the country. It's a city. So if you think of Dubai like West End, there's still places where you can live that are next to Dubai. You can live in Sharjah. You can live in Abu Dhabi. Right, and even in Dubai, you've got Dubai and you've got old Dubai, yeah? If you live in the center next to the Burj Khalifa, of course you're paying a premium. But if you live, let's say 20 minutes from the center, 25 minutes from the center, some people live in JVC, there's loads of different places you can live here in Dubai. And it's affordable prices. Of course, the closer you are to the Burj Khalifa, the smaller the apartment's going to get and the more it's going to cost in rent, right? That's business at the end of the day. But in terms of value for money, you can live half an hour away from the Burj Khalifa, where I was living with my friend. I had a villa with my friend, and the house was fucking huge. It was like a palace, And the price of the value of that compared to what you'd get back home, crazy. Let's say that rules like £100,000 for the year in terms of rent, yeah? At 100k for rent, you got to think. What could you get back home for 100k in rent? That's 10k a month rent, yeah? Or just under 10k a month in rent. You definitely ain't getting the palace that I was in. I tell you that for free. So, how have you changed your settings since APG days? Yeah, bro. When you say change my settings for the fib. No, I haven't. George, you're still here. All right, cool. So, look. Let me boss you quickly, George. Cool. So you asked me about the 127. So basically, bro, this one here and this one here, these are the areas that I'm looking to get out of the trade. So let's say, so So, yeah, that was wrong because, well, no, they are the areas I'm looking to get out of the trade, but the fib is the wrong way round. So, let's just say the fib was this way. Okay. And let's say we get into the trade at the 62% or whatever. I mean, look, even with this fib here, we can see we're actually in an area to buy. Who was talking about shorting this GA? Be careful, man. Be careful shorting it. But anyway, so yeah, so my first TP area is going to be minus 14 to minus 27%. That's the first area I always look for when I'm taking a trade. Okay. The second area is going to be the 127 to the 141 area, anywhere in between here. Okay, and then the third area, George, is going to be between the 200 to the 250 area. Okay, now, of course, you guys might think, well, fucking hell, that's going to be a huge trade. It's going to take forever to play out. But the reality of the situation is, if it takes a while to play out, all it's going to do is teach you how to become more patient and also how to become more profitable. Okay, now I can go on a 15-minute time frame, any time frame, doesn't really matter, but I'm going to highlight the 15-minute time frame. I'm just going to show you guys very quickly. I'm going to show you guys very quickly how this can play out and how it can work in your favor. Okay, so let's just show you here. Providing we get the pullbacks, because of course sometimes we may not get the pullback we're looking for. Like I think in here we don't get the pullback, but let me just show you. Yeah, we don't. We get the 50% pullback, and that's about it. All right, cool. Let me find somewhere. Okay. So if we can find this one here. All right, cool. So look, we can see price comes down and it reaches the 88%. We take the trade here, okay? And then price goes long, right? The first area, guys, look at the first area it reaches to, okay? The first area is the minus 14 to minus 27%. It does get close to it and then it turns around, but eventually it does come back up into the area, then it turns around and goes down, yeah? So the minus 14 to minus 27 is my first TP area. Now, when we scroll up, we're going to see price will eventually reach this area, but it may take us some time. Okay, now we can see here, look, price eventually does over here reach the minus 14. I mean, this wick here actually reaches the minus 127 right there. And then the third area is going to be up here. Okay, so you can see each time price has reached these areas, it pulls back down. And that's really important to understand. The reason why I use these fib levels is because eventually price does reach these areas and then it turns around from it, which gives me a chance to either double down by entering more entries on a pullback, or it gives me a chance to, of course, scale out in terms of closing some partials. But this, if I can show you now on a 2-minute time frame, well, let me show you on a 2-hour time frame, because I want to show you guys this works on every single time frame. Excuse me. Works on any time frame you want, okay? Let's do it vice versa now. Let's say we had a sell. Okay? Let's say we had a sell from here down to here. Okay? So, same again. We got into the trade 62% here. Price has come down. Now that price has come down, where's the first level before it's pulled back? Minus 14%. The minus 14 to minus 27. It got just like with the previous trade I showed you guys. It came close to the minus 14, then it pulled back up. Then it came back down. Actually dropped through it this time. Dropped through it and then pulled back up again. Came down, pulled back up again. So whenever we see the minus 14 to minus 27, it's usually a level price is going to reach. You just need to be patient. Price came down to the second level, minus 127, pulled back up. Came down to the third level, then pulled back up. So all these levels do is they teach you to become more patient. Okay, my advice to you guys is when you're looking to set these TPs in these areas, look to the left of your chart and find other reasons as to why price would potentially go down there. That can help give stronger confirmations to you guys actually having your TPs in those areas. Okay, cool. Yo, Vel, man's profitable now. Big up yourself. Thank you, brother. Tim Allen, big up yourself. I hope I got your name right. It just says ALLN. So, Tim, if you've been profitable from the strategies, that is what I love to hear. £400 a month. £400 a month in pounds, but I pay $550. How is the tax on your gains in Dubai? What gains? What tax? What tax? What gains? This ain't gains. This is just life. This is just life, my brother. Yeah? We don't pay no tax for no gains or no trade and no nothing, my dog. What you talking about, Willis? We don't pay no tax, dog. They have implemented corporate tax at the moment. But the corporate tax is nothing to do with me trading. If I trade and make my money, there ain't no tax. There ain't no tax. It's tax diggity free. You dig? Yo, Vel, man's profitable. Big up yourself. And how's renting a place? Renting a place is easy, bro. Dubai is probably one of the only places in the world you can turn up to an estate agency with a bag of cash and say, I want this place. And they'll probably give it to you. More patient, more precise, and more profitable. That's my words, George. You know that's my words. More patient, more precise, but also more profitable. I should put that into a song because that is my 3 Ps. That is the 3 Ps. The longer you wait for a trade, what was it again? The longer you wait for a trade, this will teach you to become more patient, more passion, more energy, more footwork. I swear I must have ADHD, man. Sorry. 400 to 550 pounds for what? Bedroom and what? Bathroom? What? Where? What? Me? Huh? 450 pounds. 400 to 550 for a month. No, that's just for the energy bills, bro. It's not for the home. That's just the energy bills. So I think you're talking to me with that. And it's cheap what I'm saying when it comes to the rent for the compliances. I'm a swing trader, but I'm trying to get used to day trading, but I always get faked out. Any tips? Look at the higher time frame. If the time frame is bullish on a weekly time frame, then that means the daily is just pulling back. That's the best advice I can give you. If you're saying you're a swing trader, but you're trying to get into day trading, but always get stopped out, but always get faked out, then that means you're using the daily time frame as your confirmation to getting into the trade, but you should be using the higher time frame. The daily time frame is just meant to pull back to give you the opportunity to buy. Being in your group chat before it's proper. Appreciate you, bro. Dehanid, are you the guy that said that you was Filipino on one of these live streams? And then I brought my mate who was Filipino and you didn't say nothing. Was that you? Do you re-enter on the pullback? Always re-enter on the pullback, bro. I just lower my lot size. Analyze when you get faked out and don't be triggered by FOMO. Good advice, Mo. Good advice. Try to analyze when you trade and get faked out. First wait on the fakie, then analyze entries. Good advice, Momo. Wait, so what exactly will the positive values of the 127 to 250 be used for? The positive values, they don't. The positive values. Nah, the positive ones don't get used for nothing. Actually, you know, I actually never thought of it like that. Georgie boy, you might have just cracked the code. You just cracked the Da Vinci Code. Yeah. Hey, my dog's just fucking about. But yeah, I've never thought about that. Yeah, the positive ones don't get used for nothing then. They don't get used for nada. One Guatemala. I hope I answered your question there, George. I need a one Guatemala. Any other questions, guys? One Guatemala. I need a one Guatemala. Ooh, Bitcoin's taking a little dumpy dump. Still inside of the same zone though. Alright, candle closes in a minute. What can we see taking place right now? What's the DXY doing? Does it want to do anything? DXY hasn't even moved. Wow. DXY hasn't even moved. Joe Biden's walking out of the White House right now. That's it. He's done. He's finished, Joe Biden. He's done. Let's get back to pumping this motherfucking Trump. You heard? You heard me? We pumping this Trump, y'all. XRP's not looking all. It's not looking nice. Looking like we might get a pullback. Has Trump just jumped into the White House and brought the bears with him? Has he done that? Has he really just brought the bears with him? That would be interesting, guys, if Trump just stepped up into the seat and brought the bears with him. But yeah, how can I differentiate? How does it feel supporting Arsenal and win absolute shit? That is, I'm blocking this guy. That's mental. What's he talking about? How can I differentiate when I should use the line graph or use the candle wick to wick? You should only go wick to wick. How can I differentiate when I should use the line graph? You should only use a line graph when you're trying to find the market structure. That's it. If I want to find a market structure, line graph. Yeah. If I want to use the Fibonacci on a line graph, then I should be using it higher than the weekly time frame. So I can use a line graph. Sorry, I can use a fib on a weekly chart, but I wouldn't use it on a daily. You could use it on a daily, but you just wouldn't need to for fib values, though. Yeah, sure. See, great minds think alike, Georgie boy. I knew you was talking about the fibs. For the Fibonacci's, guys, if you're on the weekly time frame, you can use the fib on the weekly and on the monthly. Anything smaller, you don't really need to use it. You don't really need to use it. The daily should definitely be looking at the wicks. But, you know, in this day and age, a lot of these exchange platforms show you different readings. So, you know, whilst one reading is saying something, another reading could be saying something different. So using the line graph isn't a bad idea. It isn't a bad idea. Donald Trump. All right, 6 hour candle just opened. We're probably going right back up there. Probably going right back up. I need Donald Trump to talk about pumping the Trump. He ain't said shit about Trump pump. He's come off the stage now, so it's actually over. But I'm going to be back on the live stream with you guys tomorrow. I'm going to be sharing more tips, more tricks, more trades, getting you guys paid, because that's what I do. Yeah? Big up to WFE all the way from North Carolina. Appreciate you, dog. And anyone else that's tuned in from anywhere around the world, hope you guys can enjoy the rest of your day. Hope you guys can trade safe. I hope you guys can stay blessed. Don't get drawn into these markets, man. Don't get drawn in. This is the marathon. This game is about how consistent we can be on a daily basis, not about how rich we can get overnight. Because if you if you really grab the bag overnight, chances are you're gonna blow it the following night. You know, you've got to be patient, and with patience comes perseverance, which then actually enters the whole prospect of you being able to be profitable. You can't be profitable without being patient. You can't be profitable without being precise. You have to exercise the 3 P's. So shout out George. More patient, more precise equals more profitability. Yeah? If you guys haven't already, smash the like button, man. I really need to grow my channel this year. I want to focus hard on getting it to 3,000 subscribers. I'm at 700. So why not? Let's just grow this. Let's grow it. 300 subs a week. That would be nice. Subscribe if you haven't already. You know the vibes. Every day is motherfucking money day. Appreciate you guys. Peace.